Here are my 10 farming tips which can let you make millions off farming. Make sure to watch to the end to know them all. In my opinion, vertical farms are a revolutionary type of farm on Hypixel. Not only do you not need to turn your head, it's also semi-AFKable. For those who didn't know, this means you basically use minimum effort to do a certain task. Every crop works with a vertical farm, except for melons and pumpkins. They require the aid of a redstone variant. More about that later. But if you do want to build the sugarcane farm, I do have a tutorial for that. And the netherwort farm is a similar concept to that. I have seen so many great farmers, such as Techno and Squid Kid, farming 1 or 2 wide. And that's just wrong. 4 wide is the best method for farming. You're breaking the near maximum amount of crops and you have to turn way less. This makes vertical and regular farms much more profitable if you farm 4 wide. Don't farm 1 wide. I said this to a commenter in my netherwort test, but I often rebind my keys based on what I'm farming. Especially in my netherwort farm, where I rebind my break key to S, so I only need to use one hand while I farm. This is a small improvement that makes certain farms much more comfortable to farm. I don't mean to discredit redstone farms. They are incredibly useful and creative, but I don't think they're as good as their vertical farm counterparts. With redstone farms, you will be falling over 200 blocks at its highest, but with vertical farms, it's only going to be 3 to 4 blocks based on what crop. So if possible, try to stick to a regular vertical farm. I feel most people will find this obvious, but you need water to make crops grow faster. I remember when I first built 3 layers of pumpkin farms, I didn't add any water, so I had to destroy all of it and rebuild it. This cost me over 40 hours of my life. Do you want easy gold medals? Well, simply build a melon or cactus farm. They are both incredibly dead, which is how I managed to get plus 200k over silver with farming 50 and a melon contest. And cactus is easily as dead. From what I've seen, both farms are easily able to get gold medals. And if you need help building them, I have them on my island. /visit Dragoon Master 4. I remember finding this out only a few weeks ago, but if you're in a co-op, collections are reduced to only 1/5 of what they would normally be. So if you're going for a high collection or maxing out a hoe, you should not be in a co-op, or be in one where everyone farms. A maxed out sack of sacks full of enchanted farming sacks, you can store over 50 million regular items. But you need at least 1 regular farming sack so that replenish works. Without a dedicated regular farming sack, replenish will have a chance not to trigger. This can leave many holes in your farm. This one is a little bit more specific to content creators. But if you're doing a test in farming, make sure you show what relevant boosts you have to your stats. This way people know how you get to your final numbers. This is something I wish I started doing earlier, but I can't change the past, I think. This is an ironic one, but subscribing to farming YouTube channels is a good idea, because you can keep up to date with farming rates, meta strats, and new farm designs. My channel fits this, and so does a guy called Undertaker01. There is one more guy, Sweet Woody, but we don't talk about him. Anyways, that's all that I have for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.